This CRN video is brought to you through the support of Guinness Draft, official beer of Rugby Canada. The kickoff to what will likely be the biggest week of rugby in the province of Newfoundland's history took place in St. John's on Friday afternoon as Mayor Andy Wells hosted the Saskatchewan Prairie Fire, the Newfoundland Rock and the men's Canadian team at City Hall for a luncheon. It was a chance for the players to catch up and say hello, and also for the catalysts of the two teams in the RCSL final, Carl Fix and Pat Parfrey, to exchange some pointed barbs.
The first time I saw him, I felt he should be in some sort of anger management course. For a year or two, I thought he was an angry, unemployed fisherman. And I said I'm staying away from this guy. I've never said anything like that. If anybody knows Pat Parfrey, those are disparaging lies. I have no part of it. I want to do a record. I want to go on record to say that right now. Pat, that employed motivate your team. This is a little like, I don't know if they should call it St. John's, they should call it St. Pat's. Everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid here, like they did down in a place called Jonestown. They could call it Pat Town. There's some turf down there, Pat, you can take your team down there. I think they actually believe all your blarney. And
as regards Fix, he's an arsehole, everybody knows that. He was an arsehole when I met him the first time in 1993, and he doesn't change one bit. Anyway, what everyone says about him being an arsehole, which is true, the fact is that he is trying to make rugby work in the prairies in China, and he has made it work. And well, so have the other people that are on that committee, Tim and other people, they all work hard to ensure that there is a competitive team comes out of the prairies, and that they're able to play in the national final.
How important is Parfrey says hosting these two events is big for the community and for the sport in Newfoundland.
Well, it's obviously the biggest 2 weeks of rugby that's ever been played here, and we're hoping that the game tomorrow between the Fire and the Rock is going to be a high quality game, and then of course the following weekend is such a big important game for Canada, and just hope that we get a big crowd out there to support the Canadians against the US.
Sandy Hickman is with the Tourism Board of Newfoundland and Labrador and is also a town councillor. He says sport tourism is a big part of attracting visitors to the city and that they often get repeat visitors when someone has been to the province.
Well, it's very important to us. Sport tourism is something that St. John's, as other cities, see it as an important aspect of tourism and an important aspect of sport development. So the spotlight on rugby now for 10 days or so in this city is important to sport development and to get young people realizing what a great game rugby is, and indeed to be involved in any sport. But yes, the economic impact is important through the direct expenditures within the city, but also through media coverage such as yours that spotlights and showcases St. John's throughout Canada and the world.
Jared Kirkland of the Fire Squad says he and his mates will be looking forward to the rematch with the Rock. In 2005, they lost to the Newfoundland squad 26-13.
I don't think really at all. It is in the back of our mind, but we do have a different team and a different year, and just everything this year is just like, I don't know, we haven't been tested as much, but at the same time it's maybe good that like we've just had some really good games that we've put together, and every game we've put together this year has been better than the last one. So.
Peter Densmore's captain of the Rock, and he says the home crowd is a big boost to their on-field efforts.
Oh, it's obviously a big advantage for us, I think. We consider that our 16th man kind of thing. I think you could see that in the first half last year they fed off their own home crowd. And I don't think we necessarily played badly, but they were really focused and really up for the game. So we expect the crowd to be as loud as ever tomorrow, and hopefully we can pull one out for them.
In St. John's, Doug Frost reporting.